A very good morning to all of you and a very warm welcome to this event. It would be in order first to give an introduction to the context and the purpose of this event. Let me first introduce myself. So, I am Vikram M. Gadre, I am a professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Bombay, and today I am also, in addition to representing the department and the specific course in which this event is being conducted, namely the course that we have on signals and systems, numbered E210. I am also representing our Center for Distance Engineering Education, called CDEEP for short, and the context in which we have this joint endeavor is a project of the Ministry for Human Resource Development, or MHRD for short, which supports all the IITs and many of the institutes of higher learning in the country. It is a project called the Knowledge Incubation under the Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. So, knowledge incubation under TechQuip. TechQuip is a short form for Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. I am very happy that we have with us today guests from other institutes. May I request all the guests from the TechQuip institutes to stand up, please, so that we can get a feel of, so I think we should all welcome them. Thank you. We will of course introduce you institute by institute in a minute, but before that I want to take this opportunity, because we are the hosts today and you are the guests in that sense, to welcome all of you. A little background for a couple of minutes about the Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. Though many of us know about it, it is in order to give a little bit of introduction. The World Bank collaborated with, or is collaborating with, the ministry and the government to address the issue of technical education quality in the country. It has a generous grant, a generous endowment to look after several activities that pertain to the upgradation and sustained interest in technical education quality. And of course, all the IITs, the NITs, the National Institutes of Technology, several of the institutes of this, supported by the states, and many other private institutes as well, are in a way catering to technical education. Now, the IITs have been supported for a long time, and in a certain sense it was felt by the ministry that the IITs had a social responsibility or a national responsibility, whatever you might want to call it, to assist in successful conduct of the Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. So, although the IITs themselves are not what you might quote unquote call TechQuip institutes, in the sense that they do not have a TechQuip grant, the IITs were asked to play a role in TechQuip by giving some support to work with the TechQuip institutes. So, TechQuip institutes are those institutes which are supported in significant measure for specific activities related to technical education. Broadly, there were two phases so far in TechQuip, TechQuip phase 1 and TechQuip phase 2. In TechQuip phase 1, I believe the focus was on the fundamental part of technical education, the undergraduate level, the laboratories and so on and so forth. In TechQuip phase 2, the emphasis is on graduate education, research, placement, but that does not mean that undergraduate education is to be neglected. It is essentially an effort to improve the pedagogy. See, in the phase 1, I understand the effort was to upgrade facilities, the environment in the institution for undergraduate education, but in the second phase, to support graduate education, it was also envisaged that pedagogical activities be conducted. By pedagogy, we mean the whole science and art of conveying knowledge or teaching. So, in fact, the IITs were formally supported in small measure, relatively small measure I mean, to carry out activities under this component of TechWhip 2, and this was to be done jointly with the TechWhip institutes. The event that we have today is in that context. So, it is under the whole component of pedagogical activities for TechWhip institutes. They of course aim for faculty participation, but we have also in the IITs we were given some freedom to envisage how the program should be constructed. We did not have the same restrictions that would otherwise be imposed by specific governances. So, we were free to choose the manner in which we conducted the activity, as long as we ensured that the ultimate objective of pedagogical enhancement, pedagogical techniques was fulfilled. What is the event today? My class in Signals and Systems knows it broadly, but it does not know the full purpose. We have an application exhibition today in a course called Signals and Systems. Signals and Systems is a very fundamental course in most institutes, at least in the departments of electrical, electronics or instrumentation engineering, if not computer science and engineering, and perhaps even some other disciplines. So, I think all of you will agree with that from the other institutes, that Signals and Systems probably forms a core component of an undergraduate program in these disciplines. And in fact, now it has been seen that this subject also has applications in many other disciplines of engineering. So, it is not restricted only to electrical, electronics or computer science or instrumentation. It has its importance in mechanical engineering, in civil engineering, aerospace engineering, metallurgical engineering if you like, engineering physics, in the science, even in the sciences, and in all interface branches between science and engineering as well. So, technology in a way makes use of fundamental notions of signals and systems. So, the subject is wide enough to cover the scope of most undergraduate curricula, and it is also important from the point of view of foundations of a researcher who wishes to go into a domain that springs from here, whether it be communication or control or system theory or system design or digital signal processing or what have you. While the subject has this degree of importance, it is often felt to be a subject with a lot of what you might call formal or theoretical content. So, very often the student complains that there is so much of abstraction in this subject, and one does not get to translate the abstraction to reality, when actually the translation is very widespread. So, the concepts that one learns in signals and systems are hardly restricted to abstraction. Abstractions are a consequence of there being many contexts of application. Abstraction, in fact the word abstract means to take out of, to extract from many different situations the commonality and the tools that would apply to all of them at once. That is what abstraction means. Abstraction does not mean closing oneself from reality, as is often understood or as is often given to be understood by a student at the undergraduate level. This is an important issue in pedagogy. In the Indian context, it is very important that we expose our students to the meaning and the application of the concepts that they learn, particularly in core content. And while all of us pay lip service, I also include myself in it, while all of us pay lip service at some level to it, I think we do not do enough to make that happen, either because we do not have time for it or because there is not enough, I will not say not at all, but not enough willingness on the part of the academic community and also on the part of the student community to undertake such an endeavor. So, it is necessary to integrate this endeavor, the desire to look at going back from the abstraction to reality. That effort needs to be integrated into a curriculum, and today's workshop is an effort in that direction. What do we have today? We have several of our students, the IIT students, who have been asked as a part of their course to prepare some presentations on, or prepare an exhibition on the application of various concepts and signals and systems that they have learned. And actually I also welcome the people from the other TechWhip institutes doing the same. If you have brought with you some presentations, we would be very happy to see them. Even if you have not, we are very happy to have you as observers. We do understand that this may not have been a formal part of your course in this semester, so it is not reasonable to expect, particularly now that the exams are drawing near, it is not reasonable to expect all of you to have a presentation. But if some of you have brought something along, please feel free to present it, and in fact use that as an opportunity to talk to our students here. It is an effort to interact between students and faculty of this institute and students and faculty of other TechWhip institutes, and that must be done consciously and in a certain sense with diligence. What I mean by that is, it is not just generally walking around. We are going to give you some forms, where you are going to, this is to be done of course by our own students and also by the students of other institutes. We will be giving you certain forms in which you go around and you identify in each session what you think are 5 up to 5. You may identify less if you like, but we think you should identify at least 5. 5 what you think are notable. I won't, let us not use best or the topmost or something, but 5 notable presentations or exhibitions which you saw in that session, and write a small summary, and we would like to collect it from you at the end of the session. Is that right? That of course applies routinely to the students of IIT Bombay because it is a part of their course, but it also applies to the other TechWhip institutes. So, we would like you to collect some forms, and each of the participants is, now among the participants I know there are faculty. May I see where are the faculty, please? Can you please stand up and yeah, these are, yeah, we have a few faculty of other institutes. So, I would like specially to introduce the faculty, we will do that in a minute, and then we will also, the faculty of course I do not expect you to fill the form, but what I would request you to do is to extend my role as an instructor here and to actually do a little bit of judgment, in the sense give me a feedback on what you think are the best. And because we are trying, I must mention that this event is also a precursor to a bigger endeavor. We are creating a massive open online course on signals and systems. So, we would like to select as many, there is no limit how many, not only from this institute, also from other institutes. We would like to select as many good application exhibitions as we can to have them video recorded in more detail later and to make them a part of the massive open online course. So, we would like you to judge which should be accorded that honor. Is that right? Which groups and which presentations should be accorded that honor. We would like you to help with that process. So, you will in fact extend my role as an instructor today. So, in short, this whole endeavor, I repeat, is under the banner of what we call MHRD TechWhip KITE. KITE is a short form for knowledge incubation under TechWhip. So, MHRD TechWhip is obvious. So, MHRD TechWhip KITE, that is what we have been calling this whole set of endeavors for short. And we had earlier a workshop of a similar nature on an advanced subject, wavelets. Now, we have this on a very basic subject, signal and systems. We hope to have more such. And we are very grateful to all the participants of other institutes who have taken time to come today. We do hope that you had a comfortable journey, and we of course wish you a comfortable journey back after the event. But most importantly, we wish you a very happy and a very fruitful interaction during the event. Please make all the efforts to make the very best of your visit here. Now, I would not like to take too much more time. What we would now like to do is first of course honor the faculty who have taken the time to come here. So, may I request all the faculty to come forward, please. In fact, you can come, we will first introduce the faculty and then we will.
Myself, Rahul Ingre. I'm a faculty member in the VJTI Electrical Engineering Department, and from last 4 sessions, I'm always participating in the event which is conducted by the IIT Powai, and we are very much happy that such interaction is held every time, and they are making us their part of this event. And thank you very much for Professor Vikram Gadre, sir.
My name is Pankaj Tasgaonkar. I am an assistant professor from College of Engineering, Pune. I am thankful to the IIT Bombay that they have given the invitation to College of Engineering, Pune for attending this session.
Good morning, everybody. Myself, Santosh Fatale. I am faculty in College of Engineering, Pune. I am faculty in College of Engineering, Pune, and this is my first session to attend such type of event, and I feel very thankful to IIT Bombay to give me this opportunity.
Good morning to everybody. I am Surendra Bhosle. I was there in VJTI for last 25 years. Now I am with a TechCube offices at DT Mumbai, and I am head of monitoring and evaluation department. But with so much love in electrical engineering, that to a basic course of a signal systems, I hope everybody here will get an introduction to signals and systems definitely, but to all of us will transform once again to a level which Professor Gadre expects. Thank you, sir, for giving such opportunity.
Good morning. Myself is Nilima Kollare. I am from Government College of Engineering, Aurangabad. I am associate professor. My subject area of the interest is signal and systems, DSP, and the MEMS area. I am really very much thankful, Gadre sir, to give me and my student opportunity to see what are the other colleges are doing and what are the IITs are performing over here. I really appreciate all the efforts done by these IIT students, because I am watching all the scenario by students preparing their presentations. I am really very happy. Once again, congratulates. I am very much thankful, Gadre sir, for giving the opportunity.
Very good morning to all of you. Myself Shilpa Medkar. I am assistant professor at College of Engineering, Pune, and I'm express my thankful to Gadre sir, so that he has given chance for us and our students also to participate and to watch what the other students are doing. So I am also interested in the same subject and to teach the same subject in the College of Engineering, Pune. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I am Rashmika Patore from College of Engineering, Pune. I work as an assistant professor there. This is my first time of attending such an event, so I'm extremely honored, and I thank Gadre sir for letting us attend this. Thank you.
Thank you so much and welcome once again. Now we are going to have each group. Now among the IIT students, of course, they have formally prepared an exhibition and presentation. So we will have each group come forward and in 1 or 2 minutes explain what the theme of their exhibition is, so you all know what exhibition themes are available to be explored. Now this room could be too small to accommodate everyone. We have also made arrangements on the first floor. We have also cooled those rooms, so there is no difference in terms of comfort between these rooms and those rooms. So I would request that we have enough space. So we'll not crowd together too much. This room is no less or more comfortable than the rooms on the first floor. We'll have a comfortable spread between people making exhibitions here, and we'll have some people go to the first floor, and those are equally well arranged, right? So let's not all crowd into this room. Now before that, I think we should, so we are going to call each group, each odd numbered group first, and then are we going to have, are some of the other colleges also planning to make some presentation? You have something from VJTI? Okay, very nice, that's right. So what you could do is you could, sort of just formally identify some odd number and even number groups, you give your group some number, and we'll call the odd number groups in the morning and the even number. Is College of Engineering also planning? No, nothing. And Aurangabad, do you have anything to, and Batu Lone Rail also is here, no? Who are the people from Batu? Baba Ambedkar? Yeah, you're also from, do you have something to show? No, nothing specific, alright, so that is fine, it could be observers. So, the odd numbered groups from VJTI in that case can come also and make a, just, now we have to be very careful about time, because we are really short of time, we can't, the session should begin at 11 and we should close strictly at 12:45, maybe give or take 5 minutes, right. And what should we do in the session? We will first have each group come forward and make a presentation just for 1 minute or 1.5 minutes on what the theme of their work is. The details, of course, in fact, you should think of it as a trailer, don't give away everything like you do in an advertisement, don't tell everybody what you are doing. So, let them come and see. If you tell everything here, they won't come to your presentation. So, leave some secrets, excite them to come and see what you have done. Now, we will complete the, the kind of formal process of, let me first invite all the VJTI participants. Could you come and, just stand so everybody knows, yeah, all the VJTI, quick, we will just have all the participants from other institutes, you must welcome them formally. Not the presentation, just come and, the whole group can stand. So, we would like to formally welcome each institute. All participants of VJTI can come forward and stand, and we formally, we will just welcome each group institute formally. Formal welcome to each institute. They do it in the Olympic Games also. So, we formally welcome VJTI, right, and we expect that you will make the very best of this session, yeah. Do give us feedback in the end, we will again call you back for feedback and for your inputs. Thank you for coming and have a good day. College of Engineering, Pune, please. All the participants. Alright. So, on behalf of IIT Bombay, I formally welcome all the participants from the College of Engineering, Pune, and we hope that you take away a lot from this event and also participate in future such events. Yes, thank you. Thank you. From Government College, Aurangabad. So, I formally welcome on behalf of IIT Bombay all the participants from the Government College of Engineering, Aurangabad, and you have come quite a distance, make the very best of your, how did you make arrangements? There are some arrangements for your stay and all that. When did you reach, last night or this morning? This morning, okay, thank you so much. And finally, from Baba Ambedkar Technological Institute at University PATU, Batu, Lonere. So, again on behalf of the institute, I formally welcome all of you, and I am very glad that you reached this morning, or you come this morning, okay, that is very nice. So, it is good to you to have travelled a long time, about 4 hours, 5 hours, and we expect that you will make the very best of this event. A warm welcome to this institute and put in your very best. Thank you. Have I missed any other institute? Yeah. IIT Bombay. Acha, yeah, why don't you all stand up, the IIT students? So now, of course, I am speaking on behalf of MHRD TechWhip Kite. So, we welcome all the participants of IIT Bombay also to this event under TechWhip Kite. So, all the other people should give them a big hand. All right, very good. Now, we will be very careful about time. We should strictly stick to 1 minute per group. I shall call the groups one by one. So, you can come here and you must strictly in 1 minute. You should just, it's like a trailer, don't give away too much, otherwise people won't come to your desk. So, say just a little bit about what you have done in your application exhibition. And meanwhile, our teaching associates will be circulating the forms which you are required to fill in your respective sessions. Please take one of them. For the IIT students, of course, you will fill only one form in the session in which you are running around to evaluate, and the other session you don't fill a form. For the other participants, you can fill forms for both sessions. Is that right? So, we will circulate and give the forms. Now, I forgot, we should welcome our teaching associates. Come, come, Ankit. They have been doing so much of work in the background. Our teaching associates, we have 4 of them, 2 of them are able to come today, Ankit Bhurane and Sujat Nair. We have 2 others who have other engagements today related to placement, I am told. And they have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to get this event in place and also in the course in general. and we welcome them and we thank them for it. Yes? Yeah, and also the staff. Megasham, yeah, come. So these are our young teaching associates who've been helping with the course. They're doing a very good job, and without their help, it was difficult to manage all the organization. They've been working all through the semester, many of them, and we welcome and we, in fact, I just introduced them. So that's Uday Kiran here, that's Megasham here, Sujat Nair, Ankit Bhurane. Are there anybody else who's there? Pradyumna, where's Pradyumna? Okay, fine. So we'll introduce him later. You can give feedback. All right, good. Now we'll call groups one by one. Let's call group 1 first, please. Group 1.
I'm Bijoy. I'm Bijoy. He's Pratik and he's Devdeep. We have all seen movies in where the antagonist goes to a door and says a code word and it opens. So you want to see how a person is recognized just by his voice. So that's what we have done using a Fourier transform and a few more things and tweaks. So you can head over to our exhibition and see how that's done.
Group, that's good. That's the kind of short, and short and sweet explanation that should be given. Group 3, please. Be ready. Group, keep being ready. Group 3, please. You must be ready in sequence.
Hi, I'm Soumya.
I'm Siddhant.
I'm Samarth. So we learned the concept of Fourier transform in the course, and our exhibition will describe you a natural system which performs a Fourier transform. Now that may seem interesting. Okay, so we are engineering physics students, and that application is related to physics. Okay, thank you.
Good, very Group 9. Please, Group 11, be ready.
Hello, I'm Asim. This is Yashashri and this is Vikas. So our presentation is on the functioning of an MRI machine and a ECG. So we'll be describing you how an MRI machine uses the Fourier transform to process detailed images of the human body. So that's it. Thank you.
Very nice. Good. Now that makes group 11. Yeah, group 11. Now be ready in order. 13, 15.
Hi, I am Ketan. This is Kapil and he is Jatin. So our project is about the Fourier application of Fourier transform in sound processing. So we are going to demonstrate a little sample that are used in everyday sound industries. That's it.
Thank you. Well, yeah, next. Group 13.
Hello, this is Munal.
I'm Nitin.
I am Rishi. We are going to do application of fast Fourier transformations regarding seismology and regarding image processing.
Great. That 15.
Hi, I'm Akshay. This is Uzwal and this is Hari, and we are doing a project on application of Fourier transform on image processing. That's it. Thank you.
Very good. 17.
Hi, my name is Yogesh, and this is Divyam and that's Vishal. My project deals with if any of the aircraft systems require automated control for their navigation, guidance, and stability. So our project deals with the use of Laplace transform in the attitude control of an aircraft.
So good morning everyone, myself Shravan, this is Lokesh and that is Ravi. So the assignment is based on analysis of grid instability. So we'll be basically showing you how we use Fourier transform to analyze this instability. So please visit our desk to know more. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, come.
Good morning everybody, we are mechanical engineering students of IIT Bombay. I'm Danish Khan.
I'm Rohit Gupta.
Sawan Kishore.
Our topic for today is application of Fourier series in solving Navier-Stokes equations. Navier-Stokes is quite a fundamental equation in fluid mechanics, so we look to kill two birds with one stone by learning something about signal and system and also fluid mechanics. And we chose quite an interesting example of finding the velocity profile in the oscillatory pipe of a human system. Let's see, it's quite interesting.
Very nice, very good. Is that, oh, you have 27? Okay. 29, all right.
Good morning, everybody. Myself, I'm Shiva. I'm Mohit.
I'm Prashant.
Considering the significance and importance of Laplace transform, we decided to concentrate more upon the basic concept of Laplace transform and its widespread applications in different fields. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, come. You're 29.
Hi, my name is Shilpi, and I did a biomedical application for signals and systems. So I studied how they use a Fourier series to model electrocardiogram signals, and how that's going to be used and has been solely being used for fast diagnosis.
Is that all? 29? That's all. Good, very good. Now let me have the people, whatever you are calling odd numbered groups. No? So group 1. How many groups would you have, Rahul? 6 groups. So then group 1 from VJTI.
My name is Pramod and this is my group Shweta and Digambar, and we'll be targeting the network hacking, how signals in systems and cryptography and steganography combinedly can be used to encrypt and also hide the signals inside one another, so that no one can use a signal and no one can use your bandwidth and information. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, I am Ashlesha. This is Renu, that is Arpin. Our presentation is on wavelet based medical image compression through prediction. Since medical images are special images, so we cannot afford actually lossy compression. So we are trying for lossless compression here using lifting wavelet transform. Thank you.
Group 5 from VJT.
Good morning all of you. Myself Jaipal Bhaviskar and these are my colleagues Sumit Isai and Afshan Mullah. Our topic is related to space image compression. Recently we have launched the MOM mission that successfully completed. So the space images are basically very high quality images. So you need some compression techniques. So we have exploited the basic features of wavelet transform for space image compression. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I think we'll give all the groups a very big hand right in the beginning, and now we'll take. Now let's do one thing. I can see that we have close to 30 groups. Let's plan to keep about 3 groups per bench here, and there are 3 rooms on the first floor. There's a big room, and there are 2 smaller rooms. Let us have, let's do it simply. Let's have group 1, so go in order, 1, 3 from IIT Bombay, 1, 3, 5 and so on. In order you go and have 3 groups per column here. And in the rest of the groups, go to 101 and in the same order you form, arrange yourselves there column wise. And then if you don't have enough space in 101, you can go to one of the rooms 102 or 103. Now the people who are going around should visit all the rooms. Is that right? We'll see how many rooms get occupied. So, in fact, let's do I think to make some mix and match. We'll have these 3 rows being occupied by IIT students here. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 like that. You go, whatever. This last row will be for VJTI. So this, let's have VJTI groups here. And the IIT group, the numbers can continue in 101. And if you don't fit into 101, go into 102 and so on, right? And you must move around, the IIT students must move around in all the rooms, right? So there will be no clue. So now in 10 minutes, you should put your presentations together in your respective places. Please go ahead. I'm very happy to see the enthusiasm and the commitment with which the application presentations were made, and equally so the enthusiasm and the commitment with which people went around and looked at the presentations. It's very good. May I see how many among the people who were going around in this session, how many of you could see at least 10 presentations? That's very good. At least 10. Exactly 10. How many of you could see about more than 10? That's good. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Because it's good that. How many of you could see less than 10? Okay, that's a small number. That's good. So many people saw at least 10 presentations. That's good. So, see, the idea was that one should get a reasonably good exposure to the kinds of applications that signals and systems concepts have. Now, For the IIT Bombay students who are required to go around in this session, you are required to identify 5 noteworthy presentations that you saw. Now I agree that you may not be able to see all the presentations, that's all right, but if you found, even if you have seen 10, if you found 5 noteworthy, I think there's something to be said about them. So it's all right even if you have not seen all, but you must identify 5 noteworthy presentations, and not just identify them, we don't give you credit if you simply identify them, you must say something about each presentation, right? So at least 5. So beyond, in addition to of course identifying noteworthy presentations, it also gives you a chance to understand and to reflect on what applications you have seen in signals and systems. That's the reason for asking you to submit a write-up. It's not just for the evaluation. And the evaluation doesn't rest only on you, don't worry. So even if you think that you'll have favoritism by saying my friend's presentation is the best, that will get evened out when the other people see it, right? So you can do all kinds of partiality if you want, but that will not affect the overall evaluation, because a lot of people are seeing it, and finally we look at the, and in fact external faculty are also evaluating it who are totally unbiased, so they will also give me their inputs. Now it is very important in these sessions to look at the applications and also to ask questions, to probe in greater depth what the application is all about, how signal systems concepts have been applied. And if you ask questions, I think the presenting team will also feel happy, right? Not just questions, you can also comment, you can tell them, how you liked the presentation and so on. I'm sure you're doing that, but I'm just reminding you to do that. So now the program is that all of the people who are evaluating in this session are requested to give their evaluation or kind of summary sheets to our teaching associates. Can our teaching associates come forward please? So I have Sujat here, Ankit here. So these are 2 teaching associates, they will be right here in front of you. As you go down for lunch, please give them your evaluation sheets. Now we have given a good margin for lunch, so we will have lunch up to 2:15, and at 2:15 we will come back here and we will assemble for the second session. Is that right? Now as you depart, please give your evaluation sheets to Sujat or to Ankit, and then please proceed for lunch again on the 3rd floor. 2:15 we reassemble.